Hello again, guys. You'll be excited by this second episode as it's all about wine. We have Amanda joining us from the Hunter Valley Wine and Tourism Association. Hi, Amanda.
Hi, how are you?
Very well, thank you. And we've got Phil by your side from the farm as well.
Nice to be here.
Likewise. So yes, great to have you two with us. So Hunter Valley, if I'm right, is one of 16 wine regions in New South Wales.
Correct.
So what would you guys say makes it stand out and that extra special for our viewers?
So I guess what is very special is the location, the proximity. We are one of 16. In fact, we are the eldest in Australia, not just New South Wales, but our proximity to Sydney being just under 2 hours makes it very easily accessible, and the producer of magnificent wines. And in 2028, we're about to celebrate our 200th birthday. So there'll be lots of cakes and lots of candles and lots of wine.
I'd actually say that the Hunter Valley is more than wine. I'd call it Sydney's playground. And it is Sydney's playground because we've got 7 million people that live on our doorstep and they're looking for somewhere to go for a weekend. So we're not like the other wine regions of Australia. We are unique because there is so much to do in one place.
Incredible. And you've actually perfectly led on to my second question there, Phil, which is, yes, Hunter Valley isn't just about wine. So what other tourism experiences would you two recommend for our viewers?
Well, I would have to say you've got to visit my farm.
Yes.
I mean, really. And we have, at our place, we've got segways and horse riding. We do cooking schools, candy making classes. We've got beer, we've got the wine experiences. So there's a lot to do at our place, but obviously in the Hunter Valley, there's a hell of a lot more too. We've got the Hunter Valley Gardens, which is the largest gardens in the Southern Hemisphere. And certainly over Christmas, November through January, there's 6 million lights. There's 200,000 visitors that come through November, December, January. Unbelievable. Hot air ballooning.
Totally, yeah. I mean, hot air ballooning is a bucket list item, isn't it? And you have to go a long way around the world. And in fact, we're very fortunate to have beautiful services, many of them accessible, so wheelchair capable as well, which is really special. And of course, every day, even if you're a little bit altitude weary, you can just open your windows and there is a balloon. So it is very
And you can't do ballooning in Sydney.
No.
So we are the only place to come to. And it's easy to get up to. You can take the wine train up. So stay the night, do the ballooning early in the morning because it goes off at sort of 5-ish in the morning. But also you've got cheese and chocolate factories. There's 4 championship golf courses.
Wow.
There's cycling, electric bikes going around. So there's a lot to do in Hunter Valley Wine Country.
We need more than 5 minutes for Hunter Valley.
That's
We sure do.
Critically, we eat. Sydney siders love their food. It's well known. We heard that some of the best chefs and some of those best chefs have migrated to the Hunter Valley. So we are spoilt as locals. We actually dine in hatted restaurants, and that and affordable hatted restaurants. So we fully extend that open relationship to all of our visitors. But be aware that you're battling with a local for a seat, which is a great problem to have.
And it's affordable too. So it's not just hatted. You can go right down to pub food too. So families coming through, don't feel like that it's unaffordable.
There's nothing better than sharing those experiences with locals. So that's great for our agents to hear. As you know, these are punchy episodes, so I've only got one question left for you guys today. And that would be, how would you recommend including Hunter Valley as part of an itinerary if our agents are putting something together for their clients?
Well, I do a wine train. So we have the Hunter Valley wine train that leaves from Sydney Central Railway Station every morning at 9:30. It gets to the Hunter Valley at lunchtime, turns around and comes back. We do a meet and greet, collect the guests. They spend 24 hours with us, then back to Sydney by 4:30 the next day. So really easy to get to the Hunter Valley. You don't need to rent a car. But
The other really simple thing about the Valley too is an international airport that we've had recently refurbished. A lot of money has gone into Newcastle Airport. Flights are coming in directly from Auckland now. They're certainly extending all through Australia. It would be wonderful to have a connection through to Singapore, which I believe is on the horizon. So that in fact is only 45 minutes to the Hunter Valley. So you're right, and that's very coastal. So you get the opportunity to see some dolphins, see some whales, you're on the beach. It's a little bit like Bordeaux if you were matching it to something similar. Yeah. You can surf, and then you can get in this really simple car, and it's a really easy drive just into the Hunter Valley, and then take your exit point as well. Potentially you don't need to go back to Sydney to fly out, which is really, especially when you're struggling with your luggage and everything else, you've had enough. That's a great convenience, and certainly again, locals are using that facility, so we extend.
We're finding that people fly in from the Gold Coast, or they can fly in from Melbourne, Adelaide, Canberra. They then come through to wine country, spend a couple of nights, and then go back to Sydney on the wine train. So you don't need to have that car again. You don't need to deal with the Sydney traffic. We're looking forward to seeing you.
Most importantly, share a beer, share a gin and tonic, go to one of our distilleries, and definitely get a glass of Chardonnay.
Incredible. I can't say any more. Let's end on that note. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.
Cheerio.